I just jumped into a rather large pit, but as soon as I got in, I suddenly felt something was wrong. Because this wasn't a pit at all. It was clearly a giant footprint. But strangely, what kind of terrifying creature could have left such a huge footprint? To find the secret of the footprint, I quickly found residents near the footprint to inquire. Because just this afternoon, when this elderly couple was eating, the dogs outside suddenly started barking frantically. Before they could react to what was happening, the house suddenly began to shake. At first, they thought they had encountered an earthquake and quickly hid in the basement. Who knew that as soon as they had just hidden, the house suddenly suffered a severe impact? Only after there was no sound outside did the couple slowly open the basement door. However, the scene before their eyes almost scared them to death. They saw that their house had turned into ruins. Even more terrifying, there was a giant creature's footprint left on the ground. Realizing that a monster might have appeared nearby, I immediately led the team to search by helicopter. But we flew for a full 3 hours without being able to find any trace of the monster. But the monster was so huge, where could it hide? To find the monster faster, I had no choice but to seek help from my old father. Because my father had firmly believed since his youth that giant creatures existed in the world. Perhaps he could find that monster. Soon I brought my father to where the monster had disappeared. Unexpectedly, my father was indeed professional. He just lightly stomped his feet, then glanced at the map in his hand, and immediately sensed something was wrong with the surroundings. Seeing that my father seemed to have discovered something, I hurried over to check. Unexpectedly, the next second my father actually said the terrain here was all wrong. Because on the map, this location had no stones at all. Just as I was puzzled by this, the stones behind us suddenly opened their eyes eerily. Papa?